Vibra Finance, we seek out the hidden gems in cryptocurrency. We will tailor your portfolio to work for you. Are you ready to transition your investments from traditional markets to cryptocurrency? Are your coins staked and earning interest? Are you overwhelmed with all the jargon in crypto? Is your portfolio underperforming and you want to reposition into consistent winning blue chip coins and viable projects? Do you feel like you missed out on DeFi, Metaverse, and NFTs? Here at Vibra Finance, we provide you with the data, skills, and tools you need to stay on top of the digital asset market. Vibra Finance, we are the future of crypto.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Vibraville. Hope you had a great weekend. Such an exciting time to be in crypto. You open up your phone, you check the charts, and everything's dumping on Pulse Chain. Everything's going sideways. You got people in the market telling you altcoin season is never coming. It's over. You got other people saying Bitcoin's going to $350,000 and these insane moon boy predictions. Like, people are all over the place, and it really is funny. But you gotta really pay attention to who you're talking to, who you're getting your information from, because there are so many people that I don't think they're even doing it on purpose, spreading misinformation just because they hear something, they saw a tweet, and they try to give their spin on it. It just comes off wrong, or it's just complete nonsense. I just see so much of it now, and especially with the desperation that's setting in, a lot of people are wrecked right now. We were looking at the pump.fund numbers and how the average person was doing, and they were getting destroyed. The average person was down a lot of money, and I watched it. We were degenning on a lot of chains when they first come out, and if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know the founder of a project, you cannot blindly ape a meme coin. That's why Richard's pump.tires is great, because you're not, the only time you're at risk of really a rug is when the things are in pre-sale and you buy in early. It's somewhat, it's like 80% the way full, and someone that got in early sells it all and the coin doesn't end up launching. Like, that's the only real risk here in these, versus straight up honeypots, rug pulls. It's bad, but it can only be this bad for so long, right? It's going to turn around. It's only a matter of time. I know it. There's too many bullish catalysts on the horizon for this not to happen and not to play out. In Pulse Chain, on the XRP ledger, Hedera, some rumors are spreading now that Hedera is working with the Department of Defense, and they're going to be doing a lot of stuff to help them with the quantum movement. They're working with SpaceX, Stellar and Denell Dixon. They're crushing it with the stuff that they're doing with the DTCC payments, the network they have, the open public source blockchain, which all of the world's volume is going to be settled on in the future. And to hear people say, "Oh, I can't believe XLM is running. XRP, it's running, but these guys had to wait 7-10 years. HBAR, it's just an inflation coin. And last summer, the foundation fell apart." That's, now that I've been around and I see people that were shilling HBAR, it's so bullish about it for years. And then you get one idiot on the board who did something wrong, has nothing to do with the hundreds of partnerships, all the building they're doing, and people freak out and sell their bags, spread fear and doom all across Twitter. And now I realize that is the opportunity. Those are bottom signals. And I think we're starting to see it now in Pulse Chain with a lot of these whales capitulating. I hope Richard doesn't come back. I don't think he's going to come back this cycle. It just makes sense. Maybe he puts out one video or something after the settlement. But if PDAI becomes successful and it's the only world's first truly decentralized stablecoin, how big that is, people aren't comprehending it right now. It hasn't set in to people that USDC and RLUSD are the CBDCs. They can track them. They can cut the keys off to any wallet. And then that's not like $1 in your pocket in cash. Well, PDI is. And that's going to be a huge threat to the powers that be because they can't control it. So I worry about that. But on the other side, I say, you know what? We're so bonded to ETH. And as long as they can control a certain amount of the market, you know, stuff's going to pop up and happen. You can't control everything. But PDI is going to be, I think at the end of the cycle, it's going to hit $1. Towards the end of the bear market, he needs people out. I think he would have put all the trading pairs on PulseX. When you go to PDI and you try to swap for other stuff, that you just can't do it. There's very few coins, you know, PulseX, a couple other ones. So that to me says he doesn't want people selling down ratios of these other pairs, and he wants people out of it. And if you sell it to $1, you know, you put it to $1 now, people are going to flood into it because it's stable at $1. So we'll see how that plays out. You know, Richard is so smart. Anyone that fades him, you start questioning stuff, just go back and watch his old streams. You know, everything he was talking about, it's happening on the blockchain. And even though he's not here to tell us about it, there's guys that are smart enough to see it and read the blockchain and tell you what's going on. And that's why I'm lucky to be where I am, to have smart people around me. So let's get into these bubbles. Say what's up to you guys. Facing Reality, Camo Joe, Mobius, Hex Glenn, Papa Panda, Camo Joe, loving the PDI, Friend, Rose, Goat. Yep. Richard Hart is GOAT. So PTGC. Did we get that 0 back? Yes, almost. So what's that? A billion PTGC is now worth $1 million. Congratulations to everyone that held when we got in at a $40,000 market cap. Or 50K, wherever it was, 2 Octobers ago. EHEX. I'm still putting my money that EHEX closes the gap within PHEX, and we start to move up towards 1-to-1. Atropa up 21%. A1A. PulseX Inc. Nothing. PTGC, UFO. Burn 808 and Liquid. See, that's interesting that the amplifiers are all pumping, but Alien isn't. That's interesting. Someone must be selling it. Wrap Bitcoin was down to $600. That was a buy. That was a buy. Down here. Holy geez, we went below 600. Wow. Congrats to anyone that got that. Live Free. I like this coin, even though there's no volume right now. It's got 60K with Wrap Bitcoin. This thing does its thing. You know, 50x that market cap. Now we're talking a couple $1 million in LP, and this pays you back in Wrap Bitcoin rewards. It's not as good as Enki, but Robert Pulse Rising has been putting the work in, looking at the reflection coins. And you could just see, man, that's the way to go on Pulse Chain. That's the best strategy, in my opinion. Get those reflection coins and hold them for multiple cycles. All right, don't do this, right? Pulse Chain's going to be around. Richard is going to bring his entire net worth in crypto over to Pulse Chain so he can have it on his own blockchain. Pulse Chain is going to be here for multiple cycles. I made this mistake. Facing Reality made this mistake. A lot of us did. We were into the winning coins last cycle that survived to this cycle. And if we had just held and didn't take profits as much, we'd be better off. And even though you can always say, you know what, you could have sold the top and rebought the dip and had way more. but it's so hard to do that. I'm done talking about that. And that this to ensure that I do that this cycle, what I'm going to do is with like Hex LP, or I got my bag, whatever. I got my 1% of the supply. What I'm going to do at the top is probably sell 33%, sell 1/3 of it, and then keep the stable coins in my wallet right there. Maybe send it, whatever, take 25% of the stable coins out and leave the rest in that wallet. And I'm going to send Hex LP to a new wallet. I'm going to send Alien to a new wallet, Enki to a new wallet. And I'm going to take my profits, but leave the stable coins in each one of the wallets. And I think that way I can ensure the money's in that wallet. It's not going anywhere. I can't do anything stupid, but I want to leave myself a majority of my bags, because Hex LP, if Hex goes to $5, say in 5 years from now, and we got into this thing at, a couple cents, if you caught the bottom down here, say you're under, or whatever, even under 5 cents on this coin. If it does a 500x while paying you both hexes, once it gets up to a certain price, your entry point is so low, you don't care. Once this thing goes up here to $1, $3, $4, we don't care if it comes back to 28 cents in the bear market, because we're still going to be up 7, 8x at the complete bottom. But you're going to be earning that yield. There's no stress. There's no headache. You don't have to worry about buying, selling, re-entering. It just makes it easy. And that's what you want to do with crypto. You want to make it easy for yourself. All right. I've been around. I'm here every day. I'm obsessed with this shit. I want to figure out the best way to win the hardest, taking the least risk with the least amount of stress. And that to me is with these reflection coins. Obviously holding some great altcoins, but PTGC's reflection coin pays you back more of it. UFO pays you back more of it. Alien pays you back 3 coins. Enki pays you back 4 coins. So that's 4, 7, 8, 9, and 10 passive income drips with those 4 coins right there. And then for holding burn and liquid, you're getting pulse reflection. So there's 11 passive income sources from 4 coins. And if you get in early enough where you can hold throughout multiple cycles, like these things are built different here on Pulse Chain. They're built with a long-term vision in mind. How do we ensure that there's liquidity here forever? Oh, auto LP with each transaction on the tax. Brilliant. And how do we ensure that there's volume? What if everyone just holds and no one does anything? Oh, well, there's the 80 liquidity pools that are set up with all the different coins, and the R bots are creating hundreds, if not thousands of dollars of volume every day for us, paying the taxes, paying the buy and burn, and giving us all our reflections. And when the price goes up another 30, 40x, your reflections are going to start to be really juicy. And it just gets to the point that the most successful people were the ones that got in early and held the longest. And I know from experience, watching what we did with PTGC, we found this at a 40K market cap when it first came out. October 14th, I was on stream talking about this coin in 2023. Where was it? October 14th. So it was on Deck Screener on the 11th. So 3 days after, we were talking about it right here. And we took I took profits here on this run up and on this run up. And and what I'm left with now, I'm super happy I have that bag. Like for the $200 I spent to get my bag, and now it's worth hundreds of times that. Awesome. But if I had just not sold and just held everything, held my couple billion coins, I'd be a millionaire right now. But I didn't, and that was a learning experience. And I think Nexion, that's the next one that I'm keeping my eye out on. It's PTGC 3.3, in my opinion, because it takes PTGC and blends it kind of with UFO, and then with the OG Steve DeFi over on Titan X with his auction system, combines that with Shogun too, in a sense. So Chaos Chris put it together. It's basically Volt Gun PTFO. So PTFO Volt Gun is what is the new name for it. And it's super cheap right now, 200K market cap. PTGC is 250 million. If this could just do a fraction of it, and it has the same tokenomics or the same mechanics, not tokenomics, same mechanics behind the scenes with the buy and burns, the auto LPs, this is really well put together. All the tokens are out. It's good, well distributed, and they have good LPs. You know, Neon has a lot of LPs with different coin. The Hex LP, perfect. Hex goes up big time. This goes up. PDI, 30K, so 15K in PDI. That does 100X. Well, there's $1.5 million right there. So this is going to have thick liquidity as the pools, if the founders start creating more pools with Neon, maybe do one with Coach's Coin X, maybe do one with A1A. I'm just throwing them out there, but once there's more pools, there's more volume with the R bots, and you can kind of just motto PTGC again. The blueprint is laid out right there, and everything from this coin that I've seen is perfect. I don't see anything wrong with it. They did the auction system, and now it's deflationary. And opportunities like this don't come around often. Like when no one's talking about it right now is when you have to get into this stuff. This was just like PTGC. It's kind of flying under the radar. No one really knows what it is. But once the system is proven to do its thing, and the chart just shows you, hey, look, this is what is going to keep happening. It's built into the project. It's built into the engine. And that's all you do. You hold, and guess what? The beautiful thing is it pays you back ink reflections. So now you're in a deflationary coin earning ink yield. And if you stake, you can earn more coins. So there's more passive income at the bottom, paired with the best coins in Pulse Chain. Hart's Law tells you if Neon is paired with Hex and Neon shits the bed and does nothing, but Hex does 100X, well, Neon is going to get dragged up significantly with that. Same thing with the PDI pair. With all the pairs it's paired with, it's going to drag the price up. So I really like Nexion. You can go to the website, nexionpulse.com. Like they never reached out to me. I did send the Twitter account a message just with some a couple things that I thought could be good for the project, just with liquidity pools. And if I have any other good ideas, like I'm here to help people out and highlight people that built something great, but are having a hard time getting in front of people. It's hard to catch attention out here in the crypto world these days. Wrap it up. What's up, man? New listener here. What's your opinion about most? I'll be talking about that in just a minute here, the pump stuff, but love it, bro. I love most. I love pump. I love the Cardano meme with Charles. I love XRP one. I think it's great. So I'm a big fan. I have like 4 or 5 of them, but I'm the most bullish on just the pump token by far. And then maybe most next, or Cardano. I don't know. That's why I just do $100 into Cardano, XRP, most, Mars, and I did good with pump. We got into that day one, the first night it launched. So I bought it and I've just been holding. Golf course, yep. Mr. Rock Jockey, what's good? Advanced Hood collating solutions. How nuts is mid-March going to be for crypto? It's going to start getting crazy soon. Yep. Not going to wait notice. No, bro. 100%. But I'm going to tell you, be very careful about March 14th. There's a full blood moon that day. And the previous 3 were China banning Bitcoin, Bitcoin dumped massive, the FTX collapse, and it was either the Celsius or it was the Luna collapse. They all happened on those days. So I don't know, bro. That if we don't start ripping soon in the next like week or two, And because we have basically a month right now to pump hard. So in 3 weeks, shit can go crazy. But if we don't do that, I think that's where we're going to get that capitulation event. People are going to start panicking, and that's going to be the bottom. But I just don't see Trump buying $400 million of ETH if he knows he's going to get a 30-40% discount in a month. Why would you wait? Or why wouldn't you wait? It just doesn't make sense. So, yep. Let's see what else is pump. Pump up to 1.6. Love it. And it's only a $16 million market cap. That's why I like it more than most. Because most market cap, I'm pretty sure is a lot. Yeah, $76 million market cap. So it's a lot higher right now. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think we broke this downtrend. That's on the 15-minute. I don't mean shit. Yeah, we're just shot. Yeah, we're good. Now, yeah, this is a decent time to get back in. Because we're obviously, look at this. We're holding this 6-cent floor. We're not going through there. So you're down. That's what you need to look at. When you're entering a coin, do not say, oh, how many X's can it do? Say, what is the downside risk? If I come in at 7.6, what is the downside risk? How low can this go? Can I lose 50%? Can I lose 90%? Can it come back down to 3.5 cents here? I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. So to me, that's what I look at. What's my downside risk? If I buy right here, I can gain, a 5-6x easy. But can I lose 80%? So then we have to double up, 3 times to get back to even. And that's how you got to look at these coins. Oh, Trump, that's the other one I got some. I bought $100 of this one too. But it was like early I got these when they first launched. I'm told like down in here, I bought them. So I'm barely in profit on them. I didn't sell anything on the way up, which was stupid. But that's how I am. I'm a hodler. I don't like playing that game. I like to buy my bag, hold it, on to the next. But you need to be in a position where you have new money coming into crypto, or you have money that you're good and you are never going to sell your bag down here at the bottom. That's how you get wrecked. Is selling the bottoms down here and saying, oh, you know what? What was it? Oh, Nexion pumped 40%. Let me get into that right now. So you sell most or pump, you get into Nexion, which just printed a huge green candle. And now Nexion's going to come back down to like here. It's going to come back down 30%. So you FOMO in here, you lose 30%, and then most goes up 10. Now you're upside down. And that's how people keep getting wrecked. But if you just get in early and just hold, you can withstand the volatility. We got Mars at 700K mark. Oh, wow. Mars is the one that I'm down on. Shout out Goo God. He's the one that put us onto this. So taking L's on Goo God's recommendations. Once again, man, I got beef. Goo God, we got beef, bro. Sick of this shit. Oh, I'm just kidding. Now's the time to add to this. Still doing 33K in volume. I'm going to add to it. But I like the memes. I like Pump.Fun. Really like Nexion. Rabies, I'm going to start doing a marketing push on Twitter again, blasting it because Rabies is awesome. And with the Titan X guys coming over to base, it's time to spread Rabies to Uranus. And I don't mean that literally. Uranus, the project that the dude founded, is coming to base. So, yeah. Yeah, Rabies definitely bottom now. I don't think we're going much lower. We got to get the boys on another big marketing push and get Rabies going again because it's paying reflections in the best meme coin, I think, on Coinbase. That's mainstream is Miggles. We think this thing is going to $888 million easily and then going to $8 billion and then $80 billion. Just straight moonshot. That's what Chaos Chris told me. I'm not saying it's doing that, but But yeah, that's a great way to get into Miggles is you buy RABIES, which is like 100K, 150K market cap. It's got good people behind it. You know, all the Jeets are out. And my deck screener is just completely frozen. This is crazy. But yeah, we're going to start setting up a new liquidity pool. I'm going to do it with RABIES and something. I'm thinking either with AION or with Uranus. And Die Hard. That's the other one I wanted to talk about. Because with Die Hard right here, think about this. This is the coin, the type of opportunity that can set you up for a long time, right? If you can afford right now to buy $1,000 worth of this coin, $500 worth of this coin, right? And you get 4,500 coins. Well, on like 10,000 coins, the last couple days I got every 15 hours. So basically 3 times every 2 days, I was getting like 160 to 180 die. So that it was about 480-ish around there in 3 days. So if PI goes to $1, if I can maintain and get almost 500 every 3 days, that's about $1,100 a week just in reflections from Die Hard. And that's without the price of the actual coin even going up. So if the coin goes up 100x because it's paired with DAI here and has 200K in liquidity, you know, the price of this thing goes up 100x. Now it's at $9 a coin. Well, if now all you have to do is sell 75 coins and now you got your $500 back, or you have to sell, 130 coins and you got your $1,000 initial investment back, and you have thousands and thousands of PDI in your wallet. Like, I don't see how people don't get this opportunity in Die Hard. Like, because it's paired with PDI, and if you believe it's going to $1, which I am 99.99999% sure it is. Like, if it doesn't get to $1 and it fails, Pulse Chain fails, and we're all fucked anyways. So anyone out here that's saying, oh, PDI is not going to $1, if it doesn't, I promise you, Pulse Chain will be a disaster. It all revolves around having PDI. And then I don't know what's coming on top of it, but it's going to blow our minds. PDI is like a couple percent of the big picture of what Richard's building right now. So all the idiots out there, don't listen to him. I know I have alpha. I know people that talk to Richard's team. All right. I'm not no one special, but I'm fortunate enough to weasel my way in with people that are and will share certain stuff with me. So I know a lot of stuff that if you guys knew the same thing, we would all be on the same page. There would be no doubting PDI's going to $1. I promise you. I might be wrong about stuff like Bitcoin. I didn't think was getting to 100K. I really thought it was going to top out at 80. I was wrong about it. But you know what? I never am going to lie to you guys, ever. I will never lie. I will always tell you my honest opinion on what I'm thinking. Any question you ask, I'm going to tell you my God's honest opinion, and it will always be the truth. So these coins, these opportunities are not going to be around for long, because look at Pump Tires, look at PTGC and UFO. We were screaming about that coin for months in spaces, saying exactly what was going to happen. This thing is built to only go up and to the right against Pulse Chain. It's with all the money in the DAO, it's physically impossible. Another 400 million Pulse deployed, worth $18,000, used to purchase 16 million PTGC off the market, allocated for future liquidity ads. This is nonstop, guys. Every single day, more money ends up in that DAO. It's not going to stop. All right. So these type opportunities, I saw that once I understood it, after calling it the golf course, once I saw the alpha behind it and the game theory and how perfect this shit was, I knew it. I just didn't think it was going to go as high this fast. So I took a lot of profits into A1A, into Die Hard, into other reflection coins, Alien, Anki, and I took profits too early because I thought all these other coins would kind of catch up and not get crushed like PTGC or 2PTGC. But whatever, you look back on it and you learn from your mistakes. What's the Die Hard address? Or just go to Deck. If you go to Deck Screener and just type in Die Hard, it'll come right up with the thing. But I'll put it in the chat for you. So yeah, these opportunities, you have to get into them when no one's talking about them, when it's uncomfortable, when you're asking yourself, shit, is this the right play? Can this really do that? Can this pay me PDI for the rest of my life? This thing is programmed to have the bots come and trade when we all just sit and hold and do nothing. That's the end game for these coins, for the bots to do the work for us. So we can all just hold and sit back and collect our drips and our passive income. That's what these guys built. I talked to them for hours about this stuff. I couldn't believe it. And they're good people behind them. They're not shady people trying to scam. So, yeah, guys, it's getting wild out there. Jobless claims in DC are up 55% over the last 6 weeks. We're above 2008 levels, and it barely makes a dent in this chart. How bad can this get? Well, the DC economy looks like 2008. Unemployment filings in DC surged 36% in 1 week. So, what do you think is going to happen when all these unemployment days start coming in? You don't think that the next Fed meeting, Powell's going to say, oh, we got a major problem in the economy with unemployment now because half the freaking government lost their jobs because they literally did nothing anyway and they were just wasting money. So this is another catalyst for the money printer coming out sooner right here. Another one on top of legislation, on top of the FTX payments that are coming out this week. And I don't know where I'd put it. Well, I think I lost the tab. Yep. But we know about it, that they're coming out. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I got it. FTX disclosed payments will start on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, initially repaying creditors with claims under 50K. There you go. Will include 100% of the claim value, as well as additional compensation at an annual interest rate of 9%. So people are going to make like 100 and they're going to get an extra, what, like 20%? So Consensus Hong Kong next week, 18th to 20th. Coinbase Derivatives plans to list Solana and Hedera futures. Let's go. American cryptos, baby. They're taking over. And there's proof right there. They're Pump.fun. They're trying to keep this thing going now, releasing a mobile app. Like this is like the second top now. Solana just got a Valentine's Day gift because they love meme coins. Pump.fun released their mobile app so users can get scammed while taking a shit, while at their jobs, while being anywhere, not sitting at their computer. So now people can lose money 24/7, guaranteed. Awesome. But another bullish catalyst, OpenSea airdrop. Talked about it yesterday. And Doodle token. I don't even know what that is, but apparently there's a Doodle token airdrop coming. Doodle's plans to launch its own token. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I know I'm getting the OpenSea airdrop because I bought a bunch of stuff back in the day on OpenSea. So that's another catalyst. FTX payments. This Trump's buying $400 million in ETH, and we just had the buy signal flash. The MAC D just flipped bullish. Last time this happened, ETH pumped 66% back in November. So is this going to be a giga pump now? where ETH just sends and then we get an alt season for the next 3-4 weeks. I would love to see that. But be careful that blood moon that is coming in March. I'll see if my comment is still on there. I just had to do it. I couldn't help myself. The child in me. So yeah, my comment was Mac D's nuts. ETH is going to 0. Pulse chain to the firmament. I just thought that was funny. But obviously, with the bonding, if ETH goes to 0, pulse chain might be in trouble. We get it. We get it. So, God, this is hilarious. Argentinian president Javier Milei charged with fraud over the Libra token pump and dump. The dude made like $78 million on the pump and dump or something like that. And now he might get what do you call it? Impeached. I think that's what they call it down there. But how funny is that? So, man, that is so funny. The president of Argentina is getting charged with fraud over his involvement with the Libra token project, which collapsed 95% from its peak. Melee. Oh, he was accused of sparking the crash by withdrawing his support, though the token already lost significant value at that time. How funny is that? So, guys, we got breaking news.
While a man is now in custody after climbing on top of the Hollywood sign. News Chopper 4's Derek Bell saw it all unfold from above. The man was up there for about an hour until about 4 o'clock this afternoon. Our ground crew saw park rangers, the LAPD, and the LAFD.
They're trying to go sit down. He's holding a sign, or I should say a flag right now, touting a social media address.
It's Richard Hart.
Meanwhile, a man is now in custody after climbing on top of the Hollywood.
Guys, Richard took one for the team. So it's good to know, though. You know, he's alive. He's doing well. We spotted him. And Morpheus. Morpheus. You guys even know what's going on? Have you looked at the chart against Dragon X? Like when you're in this ecosystem, stop looking at anything against USD. Look at the ratios. Dragon X against Titan X. Morpheus against Dragon X. And if you look at the Titan X, Dragon X chart, let me try to close some of these tabs, see if it slows down. Oh, yeah, we'll talk about anti-gravity, and then we're done. Go Pulse. All right. Let's check some alts. Let's check some alts. All right. That's what we like to see right there, baby. Everything. Teddy Bear up 32%. Let's go. Because Teddy Bear got rocked. So if you loaded up on Teddy Bear this past week, you're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. But yeah, switch.win. If you're using Uniswap, I've had 2 more people DM me this weekend saying, bro, how did I not know about Switch? It is so much cheaper than Uniswap. If you're using ETH and you're swapping on Uniswap, on Ethereum, go to switch.win. I promise you, you will save money and get a better rate. I have nothing in this. None of it's coming back to me. I just like to talk about stuff that saves you guys money. Die Hard is it's 10 or 12%. It's a high slippage, but you know that's why I'm probably not going to sell it. I actually like it, bro, because 10%, whatever. We're buying in super early now. After the price goes up, once PDI is $1, I'll probably sell 10% of my bag, just pull my initial out, and then just let it ride. Because I know PDI is going that high, and I'm going to want to be getting reflections in a dollar stable coin every single day. And I'm not going to be able to afford this size of a bag in the future. So now's the time to just lock in, and that 10% actually keeps me from selling it and doing dumb stuff and trying to scalp it. The Switch used MedBlock. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Switch Build the Tech did a phenomenal job with Switch, and hopefully some more chains are coming in the near future, which would be great. But yeah, guys, you just see this with the Dark token with Hexray AG anti-gravity. We just passed 27K Dark in the jackpot. This brings the payout to $13.94 Dark per winner. And I won one. One of my fuel cells was a winner. So I was able to add some more tokens, which was great. I'm going to be doing a couple more giveaways of some NFTs in the near future here. There's Hexray Vision. Go follow him on X if you're not. Pulse Ray Vision, sorry. But we're 8 days away now until phase 3 of Journey 2. And then our NFTs, after phase 3 is over, our NFTs are no longer good for the lotteries. You have to take a Dark token and mint in Journey 3. And then your NFT is good for all the drawings on those 3 phases. So if you say you won some Dark tokens, I won 13.87. So I'm going to wait until Journey 3, and then I'm going to mint some fuel cells with that instead of selling it or whatever. And that gives me more shots at the lottery, but also, even though the NFTs from Journey 1 and 2 are done and they're going to be no longer jackpot eligible or lottery eligible, you get a consistent drip of Dark tokens into them. So in like 2 to 3 years in the future, this is a long-term play, and people don't like that, but I do. So in that, it's designed to get like 2 or 3 Dark tokens, and at that point, they should be hundreds of dollars a coin. So once the lot journeys are over, I think there's 5 total lotteries or like that, or 33 journeys with 3. So there's 99 lottery drawings. So when that's done in a couple of years, that's when you scrape the NFTs and sell the tokens out of there and recoup pretty much everything. And there's some whales behind this that are here to support it. And that's what you need with small projects. All you need are 1 or 2 people with big wallets that want to support it because of the people involved. You know, Hexray, Randy Hilarski. He's got a lot of guys over there on the team. What's his face? Hexiest man in the world. I saw him with AJ and Crypto Compassion. So there's a good group of guys behind this. So I just want to support the good people building here. That's what I'm all about. That good karma. Draw a small bag of hearts, see what happens. Yeah. Heck. So I have like $1,000 worth. And you know, I'm gonna just go through this. I don't care. I'm an open book. I'm here to show you guys the truth, show you what's going on. I don't lie about anything, hide anything. Like, I want you guys to see what I'm doing. And when I tell you stuff I'm doing, I want to show you, yeah, I'm actually doing it instead of just talking all this shit and then find out, oh, he's not even doing any of this. So in this wallet, I have 11,500 hard. So it's $1,100. And some of these are going to be from Enki, but it's the small ones. Like this 20 here was from Enki. But look, earlier today, where was it? I saw it earlier. Right here. Here's plus 60 die, 103 die, 100 die, 14. That's from Enki. And then the day before, 52. Man, I swear I had one that I swear I had him for like 170. But maybe not. Maybe I was looking at the Pulse one. Oh, it was the 100 one. But regardless, like 100 die and 100 die within 5 hours, that's 200 die in that one day. You know, so this is what I look at. So that's $200 in one day. If it goes to $1 in my $1,100 bag, which I loaded up on it at 4 cents, so I got that bag way cheaper. I spent like $700 on it. All I need to do is get 700 P die and just hold them. There's my initial bag. Like, so this thing is one of the best return on investments here, and that's about how much I'm getting on that much. So you can kind of see the ratio. Or the amount from 11,000 coins. I'm getting 100 a clip on there. But I swear, bro, I'll have to go find it. I know I was getting more of them. Yeah, right here on 211, 160. And then the day before, there's so many transactions from the reward coins. I don't know. You get the point. Like, it's all right, whatever. But yeah, so when the volume picks up, it's going to be more than that. You know, it's going to be a couple hundred a day. And this is at the volume of 4K, which is super low. You know, on the higher volume days, which it will pick up, you know, once PDI starts to move and people understand this, the higher volume days, like in November here, I was getting a couple hundred a day. So this is the opportunity, though. I've lived this for 5 years. I talk to people every single day about their portfolios, about why they're struggling in crypto, what moves they made that were probably wrong, and how to correct it. And a lot of people do the same. It's the same mistakes too. What do I think of Jack Dorsey being Satoshi? It's not, bro. We know who Satoshi is. I'm 98% sure it's Sergey. And if it's not him, he knows who it is. Yep. Exactly, bro. Exactly. And this isn't, and people they're like, oh, that's a terrible looking chart. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? This is a very healthy chart. It launched, it ran up to 80 cents and then retraced all the way back down, bottomed out, came up again, bottomed out, and now we're going to make the next impulse is going to be just as big, if not bigger. And he's got liquidity pairs with a lot of different coins. So it's not just like there's two pools. You know, there's the Pulse pool, there's the PDI pool, the Pulse X pool, A1A pool. So there's a bunch of pools here. More are going to be coming. But the one that I care about most is this one right here with $100,000 in PDI in there right now. So what's that? 10 million, a million? No, 10 million PDI in the pool, right? Yeah, 10 million PDI in the pool. There you go. That's all you need to know. Anyone said the volume, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about the volume because the price appreciation will make up for it when PDI 100Xs. And that's all we need to know. So I G-word guarantee it that buying this coin down at these bottoms here, sub 10 cents, in 3 to 5 years from now, we'll be able to all buy a house because of this investment. If you can buy $1,000 worth under 10 cents and get yourself 10,000 coins and 100Xs, there's $1 million right there without the PDI rewards. So That's all the alpha. Good. What up, Clintrons? Good to see you. But that's it. I'm out of alpha. I'm sure I forgot stuff. I know I'm all over the place in these streams because I literally put notes down. I write down some chicken scratch like, oh, Trump ETH buy, or the MAC D Flips bullish. And I just write like 5 or 6 little hashtags or little things to bring up, and then it's just completely off the cuff. So you could tell I don't want it to be like rehearsed or this pre-planned shit. That no, if it's not raw and right off the top, not my style. So smash that like button. If you need help with your portfolio, go to vibrafinance.com and book a one-on-one. I'm not always available, but I'm very flexible. And people that I've been working with, I've got so many messages after that were very nice. And that's why I'm here, to truly help people that want to learn and want to listen, because there's so many people out here. There's so much, for people to actually take the time and look into it and actually care. That's the 1%, if that. And those who I want to help. So smash that like button. Subscribe to Vibra Finance if you're not, and we'll see you tomorrow night.